Okay. All right. So last time we were able to create records, right? We were able to create records, and today we'll see what to do in terms of retrieving. So we had create actor.
Yes, sir, actors. Like we have
Right.
created forms and we have maintained a database, inserted the records.
Right. Now let us try to retrieve the records that we inserted. So let me just in the create actor itself, we'll try to list the actors also. We'll create another division. Yeah, one moment. Okay, I hope you can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir, I can see it, sir.
Okay, so I have created another div. So what we'll do here, so whatever is there in it will be visible only if there is a certain object. If actors only, then this data, whatever I'm going to present here, will be visible. Okay, in between, I'm going to add one world tag, and that actors I will be submitting it from. I'll be loading this. This is the Jinja syntax, right?
Yes, sir, Jinja syntax. And for
Right. So after this, here I'm going to add my li. Call it as so I can add right. So this here we are going to just list the names. Okay. So now let's
like
go back to so
it consists of first name or last name, sir. How it will become name?
will send. Okay.
We will. Okay.
Right. So or if you want, you can just say you can make a name in your Python code and send it, or since this is also going to be the Python execution, why not do it here?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we are done here. Let's go to our app.py. So we know this is where we are rendering this data. Yep. So last name, gender,
Sir.
industry, all of that we are doing, right?
Yes,
Mm,
sir. Yes, sir.
okay. So at last name, first name, gender, industry, date of birth. Okay, let's do one thing. Instead of OLLI, let me create a table. Last name, date of birth,
Gender and industries.
right? And you want to make a T body. Remove this and I'm going to add PD. First name, last name, gender, DOB, industry. So let us see if we can get the data and send it to this app.py.
Okay, sir.
So here we need to create a PG connection, get the cursor object, right? And we have to get the data. The PG connection, any parameters, SQL, and result set is equal to all, and let me just first print result set and see if I not insert, select start from actors, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's go back to the browser. Is an actor. It's okay. There is a syntax endf. What is the syntax error with endf?
Like it is not yet closed, it is showing.
For endf. So if we started here in the table, right, so that is correct. If actors, then we said end if. So this is correct. Is it complaining about? Encoded ending, we probably made an estimate ginger to expecting the stack, but currently end for or else. Closed for also we did close. Oh, this is a dollar, not percentage. Right, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
it. Okay, so right now there are no actors and nothing is listed here, but why? Because we did print. Okay, this is how we are getting, right? So list of tuples, list of
Yes, sir.
tuples, and the last one is date time object. So let's make it a list of dictionaries, okay, by providing name, first name, last name, industry, right? So let's build that.
Okay, sir.
So I know for DN result set, and I'm going to create one dictionary. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Data of name is equal to, I think one moment. Okay. First name is equal to one. Last name is the second index. Third index is industry. And the fourth index is the gender. The four, and the last is, how do I convert a date object to a string representation? So basically, this 4, 5. Okay. So I have my data. So let me just print my data. That is proper. Let me go back to the browser, reload it, come here. So it is a first name, last name, and so on. Once I have the data, I just have to, okay,
Okay, sir.
create a list. And here it is a dictionary. D instead of data, I'm just going to call it D. Whatever it is, I'm going to append that to append this D. It would be a list of dictionaries, and here I'm going to pass it as actors because that is the variable that I'm using in the HTML template,
Yes,
right,
sir.
for Ginger, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to say this is data. Okay. Now let's go back here and reload this. Are we getting the values? First name, last name,
Yeah,
gender, date of birth, and industry,
sir. Getting, sir.
right? So if you want to add some styles, you can add some styles to it. Maybe
What is TR and TD, sir?
this is HTML tags, man. So table row, table data.
Okay, sir.
The table that we just created. Solid. So that if I add also. If I add this, okay, I can just do this for now and get rid of it, or and border collapse. Okay, so let us go the easy way. Okay, so I got the table. Right. So now if you just add, for
Yes, sir.
example, tell me some new name.
Apple. Something fruit name.
Right. So mail TFI, whatever it is. Let me just select. So let me just go back in time and see if that I get the right data. So I'm just making 1990 Jan say 20. Okay, and I say submit. Right? Are we getting?
Okay. Yes, we are getting, sir.
Right. So we saved and we are also retrieving it from the database.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will do the create movie thing. You will have to do the list movie thing.
Okay, sir. I will try it, sir.
Okay, I'm just going to copy. One moment here. I just need a minute. One more. Okay, so let me just copy this form. Rather, I'll copy the complete form and put it on to create movie and do modification here. So this is going to be movies, add movie. So can you just list tell me what are the things in the movie that we want to cover? So one, name, director, language, production, rating, right?
Name, director,
And
language, production, rating.
right. So these are all varchars, and there is certain rating also, right? Uh, so ID name. So we also need to take the actors. We also need to take the actors. So in the HTML, name, director, language, production, rating, right?
Yes, sir.
Movie name, movie name, and movie form. ID should be movie name, and this one should also be movie name. Then you have director. You can write whatever the director name, and the name is the one which is actually being submitted to the backend. So we'll director name, and you don't need a gender, but what you need is actor. Actor
Language, sir.
name, director name, actor name, actor name. So here we will load this with all the actor options. Okay, so actors. So we'll pass all the actor data to it, and we'll render that many options so that in the backend what we get is the right actor ID. ID. I want ID, actor ID here, and here I'm going to take the actor name. Actor, I'm just going to take it as name here, and we'll fix this in the Python code. Okay, so this is the actor name. So we'll select one actor, and actor industry is not it. What else is the thing? Production house.
Language, production, and rating.
Okay. Let me just copy this. Language and production, right? Language, production, and rating. Language, language, then production name, then at last what do we have? Rating, right?
Yes, rating, sir.
Okay, so I'm also taking the rating also as input type as a number. So that way what it will do is it will not let anything else to be entered. Okay, it will not allow text, it will only allow numbers. You can rate from
Okay, sir.
1 to 5, right? I
Okay,
think
sir.
you have something called max length 5, 1 to 5, min length 1. So it should range from 1 to 5. And now this is done. Let's go to our application. We have actor. So I don't know why I named it as login, but yeah. So let me just create one more app.route. I'm going to call this as slash movie, right? And the methods I am going to support get and post,
Post.
and I'm going to call this method as movies, and if request dot method equals to get, we will render the HTML. Okay, for that we need actors details
Correct.
first, right? So we'll take the same PG connection and then we'll iterate through this. And this time we will not do select star. What do we need? We only need ID, comma, first name, last name from actors, right? Okay, so we'll get three values, first name and last name. Right, and I'm going to just call it as a name. So this can be passed to the zero is ID, and that's it. We are good to go. Right, that's it. I
Yes,
have
sir.
the data, so I have the actor names, and I think return render template. What is the template name? Create movie.
Create movie.html.
And I'm going to pass the data. I think actors is equal to data. And let's load this and let's go back to movie. Right, and so we are getting all nuns because we did not update the HTML here. So we are sending the data and actors is equal to thing, but so what do we have here? So we have actor. So this is fine. So if actors, so this is fine for now. Let me just ignore this. Right. So if you see, right, we have already gotten all the hero names here.
Yes, sir. From actors.
Right. If you see
Actors
here,
name. Yes.
right, from the actors thing. So if you just look at inspect element, right, so the select here is the value is the ID, text is the hero text, right? Are we clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are going to add a movie. So before adding a movie, so even here, right? So if you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is going to minus also. We have to fix this from the HTML. So it is not max length and min length. It is going to be max and min. So let me reload this. 5 is the max it can go. 1 is the min it can go. Right, if you are going to give any number 10 and all, right, so this will not let that number to be provided all the required fields, and now this say value must be less than or equal to 5. So you have to give only rating between that, right? So it says nearest is 1 and 2, so it will only allow numbers 1 to 5 is what you can give. Okay, fine. So I
Okay, sir.
try to submit to another URL. So here we'll say submit it to movie.